Righty-ho, guys. Cam Hawkins here from the 52 Traders podcast. Now, we're talking about Trading Mentors Match-Off today. Look, so what is it? What's it all about? Well, we're following three traders who are all listeners of the show, all struggling a bit with their trading, all at different areas of their trading life, and we've paired them up with three of the mentors on the show, namely Adam Lord, Avdo, and Derek van der Linde. Now, what we're doing is tracking these guys over the next 3 to 6 months and seeing how they improve, or seeing how our mentors can help them improve. So we're going to have live statements, we're going to have historical statements, we're going to have marked up charts, we're going to have a whole bunch of information to help you guys understand how these guys move from, I suppose, trading no man's land to trading success. Now, what I'm going to share with you today are some of the snippets from some of the early shows that have been recorded here. To get full access, all you need to do is sign up below and you'll get access to the episodes as they are released over the course of the next few months. Now, hope you enjoyed the little sneak peek here today. And for more of this, all you need to do is jump onto that link below, the Buy Now, Add to Cart link, and get yourself a spot in Trading Mentors Match-Off. Brilliant. And so you'll flick through a couple of charts on those as well, Avdo, won't you? So the guys can have a look and see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I will send you some screenshots, examples, and I'm sure that people who put some effort and backtest it will find it very useful, and we'll see how those things are repeating.
Brilliant. And so just to confirm, is that on the 1 minute chart, or are you using different time frames?
That's all on 1 minute chart. I do look on a 5 minute chart, 15-minute chart, because.
So I always, I kind of preach, For me, I always look at a point on the chart where I want to see the market come to, and so that's going to be what helps with patience.
It did hit me fairly hard psychologically, but I do focus heavily on the psychological side of trading. So it's a sort of a skill set that you need to learn as soon as you can, identifying when you're in a bad state of mind, when you are getting emotional, that sort of stuff, because a lot of people can't identify when they are doing it. But I sort of identified that I shouldn't have been feeling the way I was. It is just money. You can make it back.
So it sounds like you're doing all the right things, but it just wasn't happening for you. I mean, did you ever go into big drawdowns where you sort of move the stop loss out the way and sort of let it keep going?
That was my problem, and at the end, that was the stop loss. I couldn't, I was too overconfident when I got to trading again, and I was like, I'm not gonna lose. And when I saw the trade going drawdown, I kept moving the stop loss, and then I had a little level, and I said, I'm just gonna remove it, and I just left the trade, and I closed the computer, and I went out to the gym, and when I got back, the account was gone.
Yeah, I mean, it's a process called tithing, I think is the name for it. So whatever you earn, you give away a certain amount of, or a certain percentage of that, and in theory, that should come back to you tenfold. That's the theory anyway. So you've got to give it away first to see whether or not it happens.
I've got to make the profits first.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing.
Haven't got there yet.
You can't give away the losses. It'll be great to. Right, so can you talk us through your journey into trading education? So it sounded like you didn't do a lot at the start, but maybe if you didn't do a lot back then when you're doing options and stocks, maybe the education you've taken to date with Forex. We want to hear the good, the bad, the mentors you followed, products that you purchased, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, okay. So most of my all of my education has been focused on currency. So I didn't do anything for options and stock. So I've done quite a lot, and I've done it deliberately because I really wanted to get a broad spectrum of knowledge across all types of trading. So I have jumped around quite a lot over the last few years. So the first one I got into was with a company called...
What would it take to get to $1 million over 10 years, and what percent you would need monthly, and 6% was the number you had to hit. So if you could manage to, and it's not a lot of, the risk to reward you're not doing too much you're not risking too much of your account with a 6%. You're just trying to get like 2% trades almost to hit every month.
Yeah, cool. Okay, and so I suppose you mentioned Rob Booker, Tim Sykes, and other things that you did. I mean, what else did you do in that sort of trading education journey to get you to the point where, like, I feel confident enough to start putting some trades in the market? I mean, were those the only things you did, or did you do some other courses, or did you do some research yourself?
The best thing I've found so far is